The one, the only original Black Ken.
You know what the f going on. Green Mafia, you ain't matter.
I don't know what else to say.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kobe El Moreno, aka Black Ken, and today we're going to be doing a Q&A, walking around the neighborhood. Rickiest DM I ever received. A guy wanted to know how my taste. I mean, I think I received more like freakier DMs than that, but you know, I'm just gonna say that. It depends on the person, you know. If the vibe right, then I'm a cuddler, and if the vibe ain't right, then you know I just gotta smash and go. You know, feel me? I'll say confidence. Confidence turns me on. Confidence is a really attractive thing to me. Yeah, I love guys with confidence. I love guys with big energy, you know, or big ass energy, whichever one. And I love funny guys, guys that can make me laugh. And I love happy guys. I don't want a miserable nigga. So yeah. I mean, I hooked up with niggas, you know, that was low-key or high-key fans, you know, but not in a good way. So yeah, I hooked up with fans, you know, biggest fans actually. Yeah. Well, typically I like being dominant because just all around I'm just a dominant guy. I also can be very submissive too, but it depends on the person. If the person makes me feel comfortable and safe, then I can be very submissive. I'll say LED mood lighting. That's the perfect lighting, like not too dark, not too bright, just the perfect damn lighting. Yeah, I love that. It's very romantic and it sets the mood. My eyes, I mean, I like my eyes too, but I mean, that's like typical to say. So I'll say my eyes. I have very deep set eyes, so yeah. Laziness. You gotta put in some work too. I can't be doing all the work. I believe in connection at first link. I believe in a strong connection, a good vibe at first link. But love, no. I don't think love can happen on a first link. You might feel connected to that person, but it's definitely not love. You know, it's just a connection. I'll do the recording because I know that the footage is, you know, safe with me, but not letting nobody else record with their phone. You just have to subscribe to see. Just subscribe to my OnlyFans to see. My Instagram is Kobe El Moreno. Click the link in my Instagram bio, and yeah, just subscribe to see. I mean, they just want to see a Black Ken, you know. A Black Ken, you know, do his thing. So I mean, I'm flattered. Actually, I'm flattered. The most common request I get on OF is, well, I just really started OF, so I don't really have like one specific common request. But I will say I have this special fan that tips me a lot. He asks me for custom videos, you know, and he's a very, very good fan. I love him so much, you know, and he's just the best, you know, and hopefully I get more fans like that, you know, because I would treat you special too, you know. I think I'm soft, I'm sensual, and I'm full savage. It just depends on my mood, so I can give you everything. If you want to know if I film my content alone or with collabs, then you should subscribe to my OnlyFans. In love, I don't know. Love, probably. Yeah, because I mean, I was into them, but I knew they wasn't good for me. So, you know, I had to skate on a nigga, you know. Sometimes you gotta skate on a nigga. You gotta put the skates on and you literally gotta skate on a nigga. Like, you might be into a dude, you know, and it might be certain things you like about a dude. You know, you have to just, you know, you gotta skate on him. That's a good one right there. Because, I mean, if you know me, if you watch all my videos, one thing you know about me is, like, the block button is my best friend. There's a lot of things that make me block somebody instantly. It's really hard to think of just one thing because, you know, I'll block you just for looking the wrong way. So yeah. Lazy, unprepared, and horrible at giving. I gotta go with my own sign, Virgo. Virgos are the best. I mean, real Virgos. You know, Michael Jackson is a Virgo, Beyonce is a Virgo, I'm a Virgo. Virgos just have that main character energy. We just have a certain type of energy or presence about us. We're great, you know, we're awesome actually. We're like totally rad, you know, like very, very totally rad. Yeah. A red flag I used to ignore but I don't anymore is when somebody's energy is off around me, when I'm happy and having fun and I'm being confident and I'm just being myself, and I notice that, you know, the people around me energy is kind of like, you know, weird, you know, when I'm in that mode, that's a big red flag. That means that I'm around jealous people who don't like to see me be happy. I used to ignore things like that, but I don't want to be around that, so say the word for me. Jealous, bitch. Well, obviously Kendoll is very big influence. I'm like a twist. I'm a black Kendoll, and I'm a lot more edgy and bold. But yeah, that inspired it. You know, the Kendoll, like it's kind of like a Kendoll, colorful, boyish thing. But also I got a little, you know, spice in there, a little hood flavor, a little, you know, a little Caribbean boy flavor. And I'm still not done with my merch, by the way. I have new merch that I'm still creating. So far I only have one like design of merch up right now. It's like me, you know, in my Speedos, and I have, you know, the signs up and it says Spin for Ken. You know, that's the only one I have out right now, but I'm going to have way more out for you guys, so just stay tuned for that. And if you want to get, you know, the Spin for Ken shirts, mugs, hats, tanks, all of that, just click the link in my description. And my merch should be on my channel very, very soon. It's pending right now, so yeah. It's for my fans, my exes, the lurkers, for everybody, you know. My fans, my undercover fans, you know, because we know that the haters, they be fans too. So, I mean, you deserve a shirt too. Go cop one. You know, the link in my description. Of course, that's what I said, the haters. The haters, look, the haters, okay, let me check this out. The haters, you know, they watch me 24/7. They try to peep my every moves, you know, they mimic me, you know, and they watch everything I do, but they hate me, they don't like me. You're still a fan. So like, I think you should really cop the merch. You know, the merch is for my fans, you know, and you're still a fan, so I think you really should cop the merch. You should wear it. You know, I mean, you won't wear it better than me, but you know, you should wear it, and yeah, it's good for you, you know. Link in my description. Bold, badass, crazy, different, unique, out of the box. That I'm mean, because I'm really not. I'm really a nice person. I just don't take bullshit from people. And every time I like did some like petty shit to somebody, or every time I like got on that type of timing, like that don't for me timing, it was always because somebody was like either throwing shade, being passive aggressive, being phony, or just like picking at me while I was minding my business. So I think that's a misperception. It's not mean, because I'm actually a very, very good-hearted and nice person. You know, just don't fuck with me. That's it. Eye contact. I love eye contact. Like, I feel like a dude able to make eye contact with me just shows that he's secure within himself and he's confident. You know, if he can make eye contact with me, because sometimes the face is just too much for these insecure ass dudes. You know, and these bum bitches. You know, the face is just too much for them. They can't even look me in the face. They start doing this. They look everywhere but the face, because the face is just too much for them. You know. So yeah. If I wasn't doing content, I would be doing music, or I would have my own business. Either way it goes, I was always going to be an entrepreneur. Either way it goes. No matter what I was doing, I was always going to be an entrepreneur, so. That's a no-brainer. I definitely do. You know, I don't care. Like, I don't care because I feel like that I shouldn't have to like water myself down or hate myself or not love myself out loud or not believe in myself, you know, to make you comfortable. If me like not believing in myself or me not loving myself out loud or me not being confident makes you more comfortable, then you have some inner issues. Like you need to go see a therapist. Sorry, you know, I mean, get well soon. I don't know if I take ugly pictures or what, but people always say I look better in person. So I think they don't expect me to look how I look on my pictures in person. So yeah. I'll put it like that. They did something right. Okay, well that's it for this Q&A, guys. I had to come in the house because my camera was running hot, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really appreciate the support. If you want to see the exclusive of what I'm talking about, you can go to my Instagram and click the link in my Instagram bio. My Instagram is Kobe El Moreno, and my Instagram link is actually on my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go check out my merch, you know, if you're gonna stand for Ken. Yeah, Ken on me, bitch. If you ain't mafia, you ain't matter. And you know, I don't know what else to say, you know, besides, it's Kobe. See you next time.
The one, the only, original Black Ken.
You know what the going on. Green Mafia, you ain't matter.
I don't know what else to say.
Don't forget to
besides
like,
just
comment, and
Kobe, you
subscribe.
know.